Hey there, Katherine. It is Jay here at Rorick Mazda. So I have to get a little creative here because a lot of my CX-50s just came in and they're down on another lot with keys scattered everywhere. But I thought that making you a video might be the best in kind of helping to go over different features and stuff of the vehicle, so that way you're aware of the trim levels. Now, obviously, you'll see a CX-5 next to it against the CX-50, mainly because I do see in the notes that I believe you have a 2019 CX-5 Touring. So depending upon the trim of Touring, what I can see in my system, it looks like you have the preferred package, which gives you like the nicer audio and the power liftgate and the sunroof. If that is correct in what I'm seeing, then the good news is I think I know what trim level you'll probably lean most towards. But starting out here, this particular CX-50 in front of me is what is known as a preferred model. However, they actually start at the select model. So first, in looking at the select model, visually, it is going to be identical to this one in front. All CX-50s are going to have a black appearance in the grille. They'll kind of have this textured squared off clad around the side. You'll have the blacked out wheels, the blacked out mirrors, the blacked out spoiler. You'll have the side rails that are also standard. Kind of going along to the rear, all-wheel drive is also standard. You'll have dual exhaust pipes standard. And then big on safety, so much like your current CX-5, all CX-50s will have the same safety features. Where your emblem in the front grille is flat because of the safety features, the CX-50s house them down here. So everything from your collision avoidance to your adaptive cruise control to pedestrian and cyclist detection, which is new, the LED lights that use high and low beams, blind spot system, cross alert, backup camera, all of that is standard. Now, when it comes to technology-wise, hopefully this is unlocked, and of course it's not. So when it comes to technology, the seating is going to be cloth in a select, and then in terms of like climate system, very simple. It's going to be like blue for cold, red for hot, and just kind of essentially just basic amenities, if you would. Now, things that are also standard were Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, something I believe your current CX-5 has. Unique to the 50 is it's wireless, so you no longer need to plug it in. You just sync up to Bluetooth and it will transfer over. And then all of these vehicles now have connected services. So connected services is going to essentially be an app that you download on your cell phone, and it will allow you to remote start the car. You can lock or unlock the doors. You can check tire pressures and fuel all from your cell phone. Now, granted, those all come standard on the select models, which are just above $30,000. From the select, you can go into the preferred, which, as I mentioned, this one here in front of me is a preferred. Parked next to a select, they're completely identical. So if you're kind of asking yourself, well, when I start getting into like the mid $32,000 price point, what am I getting that the select doesn't have? And the preferred is very easy. The preferred is simply going to add a power driver's seat. It's going to add heated front seats and the power liftgate. So what the preferred has that the select does not is heated seats, a power seat, and the power liftgate. From there, you can go into the premium level. And I will say it is the premium trim level that is the most popular. And essentially, I think I have a premium right here. At least I hope this is a premium, but I think this one might be a select. And it's a select, unfortunately. But this one might be a premium, maybe, hope, fingers crossed. Nope, it's also a select. You know what? This is why I like videos. I have to apologize in general. I'm terrible at making these. But I'll try this instead. So on the premium level, this is going to put you in a mid $35,000 price point. So then it begs the question, okay, we just understood that about $2,000 more than a select gets me a preferred, which then gives me the power liftgate, a power seat, and heated seats. Well, what does the $3,000 jump from preferred get me to going into premium? And that's going to essentially come down to about two big features. On the premiums, you'll have the full 14-speaker 3D audio provided by Bose, and you'll also have the power panoramic sunroof. Now, that particular level seems to be kind of the majority of popularity just simply because of the sunroof. And I will say the panoramic sunroof is actually really cool on the CX-50, just to kind of be able to look up and out and then realize like, oh, I have a sunroof. Now, another trim above the Premium is Premium Plus. Going into Premium Plus is sort of like what I call the everything trim level. It's going to put you a little bit closer to like almost a $39,000 price point. So then it begs the question is, we discussed that a premium level is around $35,500. So then, okay, what am I getting for like a whopping $4,000 more? And this is a Premium Plus trim here. Now, off the bat, from that Select, Preferred, and Premium, which are all going to have these 17-inch blacked out alloy wheels that you see here, Premium Pluses step it up to a 20-inch two-tone wheel. So you'll see here, you have a much bigger wheel size that is also silver and black. Now, from an interior standpoint, this is where the premiums will kind of take off. And unfortunately, I have like no keys to be able to demonstrate the interior, but Premium Pluses will add power folding side mirrors that will tuck in when you lock the car. That's a giveaway that I knew this is a Premium Plus because it's locked. Just to show you, that is that panoramic sunroof I was mentioning on the Premium. You'll see that it's 2 panes of glass that go all the way over the rear seat. Also, Premium Pluses will add the head-up display. So you'll see a cutout right here on top of the dash that projects road information and cool details up on the windshield. The Premium Plus will also add air-conditioned front seats, so that way your seats are cooled. And then it will also add an augmented navigation into the heads-up display. So if you're using navigation, essentially all of your turn-by-turn directions will pop up in the heads-up display. Lastly, all of the seats from the Select to the Preferred to the Premium trim are half cloth, half leather, which is essentially very similar. In fact, I would guarantee is the same seating that your current CX-5 has, where it's like leather kind of on the outside and then almost like a cloth material in the middle. The Premium Plus in that $39,000 price range will add a real leather that's Napa-based and has kind of really cool sort of stitching details with almost like this orange stitch. It's actually really neat. Now, I don't know if this video helps at all kind of go over some of those differences among the trims and the features, but there's really no way that I could have sent it by text simply because it would have been novels and pages of information to read. So I thought that this might be a little bit more clever. Now, the good news is when it comes to financing, every vehicle, and actually I did find one that's unlocked. So this is going to be the seat material of all of the Select, Preferred, and Premium trim, where you'll notice it's all leather around here, but in the middle you can tell that this is a cloth. Now, all CX-50s will have the larger 12-inch screen. That's going to be standard. You'll have half digital and half analog gauges. You'll see that dual climate system, which is going to be another thing you do pick up on the Preferred, I forgot to mention. And then overall, you'll just see kind of a very, very nice dash. I like that Mazda is continuing this German theme where everything is clean and horizontal across. And they just keep making things look nicer and more upmarket. Very last detail is all CX-50s and all trim levels have all of the same finance rates, which make them very competitive. That's something that Mazda is very proud of. Right now, we are the manufacturer that has the lowest APR rates of any out there. So all CX-50s have 1.9% APR all the way up to 60 months of financing, and then 2.9% APR out to 72 months. The tricky part with that is it will only last until tomorrow. So come February, there will be new incentives that come out. Now, whether or not they carry over or adjust, I will not know until Thursday. But just wanted to keep you in the loop, and I truly hope this helps, Katherine. Thanks again.